The NFL Combine just wrapped up, and it means our Buckeyes are now waiting to be drafted. And the big question is, how did they do?
Yeah, TFF analyst Jay Richardson joins us with his take on what happened. So, how'd they do?
You know what? I tell you what, they didn't do much. They didn't do much, but the ones that did perform went well. Duran Grant, I thought, had a wonderful combine. I thought he ran well. I thought he showed really good size, really good range for a cornerback. Devin Smith, he's our speed guy. He's our outside edge guy. Showed a lot of speed, showed a lot of energy. Really separated himself as the premier, I think, deep threat. He ran a 4.42. That's in the top 10 this year of all of the performances. But I'm going to show you guys.
And look at that. We've got video of him.
He is flying, and he did that for Urban all year this year, which is wonderful. I'm going to show you what the top performers did in comparison to what you wonderful athletes do.
Did he say athletes
How
in quotes?
important is this to the NFL teams? I mean, don't they already have a lot of tape on you and everything?
They've got tons of tape. They got everything you ever did. They got background checks. They got FBI checks. They're going to find out everything about your entire life. But here's the problem. They got to know, can you perform when it compares to the other top athletes.
When it counts.
When it counts. So they have to have a measuring stick for everything. That's just how the NFL is. Even if a guy looks fantastic on film and you know he's a great player, they got to know where his numbers are so that they can rank you next to another guy.
All right, so what are some of the exercises that they do? We're gonna do some of these, right?
First one we're gonna do.
Okay.
All right, are you
Mr.
first?
Slinger.
Go on first.
I wanted Phil to go first so I would know what I have to beat.
I'm just going to let you jump. This is called a standing broad jump. All this really is you stand, both heels planted firmly in the ground with no momentum at all. You try to generate as much power as you can and jump as far out as you can.
Fall on my hands, or I have to stay? I have to land on my feet.
It is best that you fall on your feet because that's a nice suit, and we don't want to see you get all dirtied up.
I wish Phil went first. All right.
So we'll give you
so
one.
no momentum. I can just, I just have to
you
go.
can swing those arms.
You swing those arms and you just get on out there. Okay, stick it.
I like the
I tell you what, that
sound
is
effects. That's pretty good, Adam.
How'd I do?
Pretty good.
So you are almost to 7 feet.
Very nice.
I mean,
You can jump farther than you are tall.
Are we both doing this, or
ran
am I doing
cross country
something
for
else?
1 year in high school.
All right.
Do you guys want to know who the top performer this year in the broad jump was and where he was?
Yeah, and where he did go
he?
compared to where I was.
The man's name is Byron Jones, and his standing broad jump is 12.3.
So
Yeah, you're going to keep going further back there.
yeah, right about.
You're about here, and he's all the way out there.
He's right here. Well, that's insane.
That means that this young man, without any momentum, can start right there and finish right where you are right now.
That's a lot. All
I'm
right.
tired walking.
Why is this important? This is important because it measures your explosion. Teams have to know how explosive a guy is, his fast twitch muscle fibers, and how he generates power. This shows that you can generate pretty good power, but you're not quite on the level as the combine athletes yet.
So I'm not.
I wonder why.
No.
Wait,
I would like to see you just so for my.
Okay, quickly there.
Let's get a quick
For my
comparison.
own viewing
Quick
pleasure.
comparison.
Oh,
Don't
stick it.
fall.
We'll take the back heel.
Uh-oh. Was
And
that
I
close?
tell you what, slingshot got you by about 8 inches.
All
All
right,
right.
let's move on to the next one.
The next one, the second to most exciting one, I think a lot of people love. This is the vertical jump. Why? Because everybody wants to be able to jump like LeBron James and these guys. So these young guys come in there and they get a measurement of your height, they get a measurement of your reach, and then you jump as high as you can, and wherever you touch is wherever you touch. So,
I'm gonna start taking some
All right,
stuff
you
off
start
around
this
here.
time.
I think our
Be
other
serious.
guys got this. Phil, Phil,
Yeah.
I'm in
I want
heels.
you to just take one jump. You
Okay.
can't take a step.
Okay.
And I want you to touch as high as you can on this chart.
All right.
Don't smack it, though, because I'm afraid it might come
Okay. You ready?
out. Yep.
Oh, that's
You were
great.
right at 9 feet.
I'm gonna say, did I get to 9?
That's
I
really
did, didn't I?
good.
You jumped to 9 feet in dress shoes.
Ah, there we go. I
You
did
did it
get to 9.
twice.
Oh, that's
Fantastic.
awesome.
Now, what's the best?
Not that great.
So that's fantastic, and you told us you're 5'10"?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're looking
Means
at...
I'm still a foot away from a basket, a hoop.
That means your vertical is plus 20 inches. I'm going to put you at about 25 inches.
Ooh, maybe I just
That's
snuck into
good.
the
Which
second
means
round.
you don't necessarily have a future in the NBA, but you can certainly have a future right here with us.
Wow.
So,
Woo.
the top
I love
vertical,
it. Okay.
Chris Conley. Do you know what he jumped? 45 inches. He's from Georgia. He's a 6 feet tall guy. So, that means that if his head's here,
Right.
He's
his
up
head would have
45.
been where the
Wow.
10-foot mark is.
Well, that's
amazing. Well, I couldn't
It
even.
means he's 45 inches off the ground when he finally clears how tall he can actually jump.
Maria,
his head's
can you
right
just
up there.
please
well,
try?
you know I can't
In
really
heels?
with heels,
I
but
tell you what, Maria, with the heels on,
There you go. Don't break an ankle. Goodness
She got a
gracious.
paper cut.
we'll say
Am I
minus
over
the heels,
7?
you're at 8 feet.
There you go.
You got a future in the NBA.
okay, wait. Let's see you real quick. Come on, Jay. Come
because
on,
in
Jay.
2007 you did this.
Yes.
In 2007, I did do this.
Was it
Now,
nerve-wracking? I mean, were you
It was
just
beyond
a mess? I'm
nerve-wracking.
sure.
I'll just do it quick. It's been a long time since I've done this. But let's just say, no step, right? Okay.
There we go.
Whoa.
So we're
Just under 11 there.
just under 11 feet. So I can still dunk a basketball.
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Absolutely.
Very nerve-wracking process. What people don't realize is these guys are brought in Indianapolis for 3 days. You got 3 days and you got low food, low water. They test you all day long. You basically go through psych evals. You go through every physical test you can possibly be put through.
And you were measuring my hand? I mean, they measure everything.
They measure everything, almost everything. They measure your hands, they measure your height, they measure your wingspan. They do a Wonderlic test. They measure how smart you are, how smart they think you are. And they basically do all of this because if a team's going to make this kind of investment in a player, some teams are paying guys upwards of $10 million up
Absolutely.
front.
Right.
Wouldn't you want to test your product out before you made
Absolutely.
that kind of
Make an
investment?
investment, yes,
And that's
absolutely.
what the NFL Combine is all about.
He knows
All right.
his stuff. Jay Richardson, everyone. Coming up, we are catching up with Cameron Fontana one last time.
He's showing us some new curling moves ahead on Good Day Columbus. Something you don't see in the combine.
I'm going to try it real quick.
Do it.